Today, we're thrilled to unveil the ultimate all-in-one home entertainment system. The one with the power to create experiences that look and feel like nothing else. The one that makes your TV more intelligent. The one system for a new generation. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Xbox One.
All right, so I have with me here Edgar Kastner and Matthew Morandi of oneofisland.com. I am Tony Lawson, Yokijiro, whatever you want to call me. We're going to talk about E3 predictions, starting with good old Microsoft. So just a little backstory. I'm sure you guys know Xbox One, whoop-de-doo, is coming out, well, later this year. But E3 Monday, June, what day is it, 10th? They're going to have the press conference. It's going to be coming with the Kinect, a new controller with Rumble in the triggers, which is cool, I guess. There's no price yet, but I'd like to know, Edgar, what do you think the price would be, knowing that it's going to be bundled with the Kinect, 500 gigabyte hard drive, you know, AMD, 8-core processor, so forth, so on.
Is it coming with like a year of Xbox Live free as well?
No, not that we know of yet.
They wouldn't do that.
Dude, seriously,
Right.
why has Xbox never done that? Like where you're like, okay, here's the game, sorry, not the game, the system, and then just put in the code, like the one of those cards for Xbox Live for a year. Like, just why don't they include that with their systems?
I mean, they might, but all that aside, price. What do you think it maybe costs? like your kind of go like your lowest and highest.
I imagine if they wanted to sell any of these, they would try and at least get around 450. Like, try and keep it under 500, or at least because there are. Did they ever say if they're going to do the different levels, or have they stopped doing that for this system?
For what we know, it's just one SKU. Let's just go to one SKU.
Man, I'd say if they were smart, they'd try to get it down to 450. I believe it's going to be around 500.
500. All right. What about you, Matt?
It has to be around 500, and then the fucking premium bundle, probably 700.
Well, you got to think that the hardware, the most expensive thing probably there, I at this point, is the fucking controller.
I was about to say that, yeah,
because it's got Rumble in it, and it's got Rumble in the triggers. Like,
it's got double the Rumble.
Yeah, if the controllers now,
is the right trigger different than the left trigger Rumble?
They both have Rumble, like a feedback in it too. So
how is that gonna feel? I can't imagine that's gonna like change things.
What if it tickles my fingers?
Some people were after the conference, they actually had people try it. They didn't actually press on the triggers though. It was just kind of like an automated thing. You just hold your fingers on it, and it, like, when it shot, it rumbled. So it could add something, but I think that's going to be the most expensive, probably, like, just the controller, because right now they're still, what, $60 just for an Xbox 360 controller.
Still,
so,
Jesus.
Yeah, they're kind of expensive. I could be wrong. I haven't actually purchased one, but but yeah, like, did you say a price? What do you think? Like, for let's just go with one SKU right now, like just one. I guess with the Kinect, the controller, and the system itself, just those three components. What do you think, Matt?
Oh, man. Yeah, Matt, go ahead.
No, the controllers would be $100, dude, because right now the wireless ones are $50.
Right.
So
like $354.
Oh God.
Jesus.
What do you think they could sell it at without?
Like, they're gonna have to take some losses. I mean, just like with what they want to do with the Rumble triggers, with man, I don't even know what the other features are. I guess with the 500 gigabytes hard drive. Again, I think they need to get it under 500, but I don't think they're gonna be able to. Not yet, anyway.
How much is that Kinect gonna be?
Oh fuck!
That thing is nice.
It's very nice. I mean, but it's pretty simple. I mean, they already have the thermal stuff. Like, some of this stuff they already have, and Microsoft owns sensors for cameras. They always release those cameras for Skype and stuff like that. Yeah. So, like, I don't think they're taking a huge hit when it comes to that. And the processor, the AMD processor, isn't all that great. It's different than what's currently actually released, because it's never been released supposedly, because the way it's built. So, but it's AMD. You could get a quad core AMD, an actual decent 3.4 gigahertz one, for like $60 to $100, depending on when you get it.
But you can't
the
put it in your Xbone.
Right. The processor's not going to be expensive. The Blu-ray drives are cheap now. The case is ginormous, so maybe I don't think that will factor into the price. Just because
it's going to factor in for gas prices when you're hauling it home.
Right.
Shunk.
Shipping's going to cost. But it since it's so big, and I don't think it's made specific towards the Xbox. Like, it looks like a generic HTC PC case that people were wanting in the year 2000. And you can get those dirt cheap now. I mean, not dirt cheap, but $50 for a decent one, 60, 70, So I don't think the case is going to cost that much or anything like that. If they sell it, if they're smart, I've been hearing that they might actually cost more than the PlayStation 4.
The actual Xbox Xbox One.
Xbox One, yeah.
Wow.
Like, people have been saying that it might actually cost more than because of the actual PlayStation 4, which we'll talk about later, actually does not come with the camera.
Oh, that's right.
It is not included unless I'm sure PlayStation will have a bundle, but again, we'll move on to that later.
Because cameras have shown to be so important to video games. Starting with the Game Boy camera, of course, which was, you had to have it. I mean, there were so many games that utilized the Game Boy camera that you had to buy it. Like, the bundles were eventually the only ones that were sold out. You needed to get those cameras. Same thing with the PlayStation I. I mean, when it came out, the PlayStation 2 revolutionized the entire industry. And
Bubble
then
Pop.
Xbox 360 had Bubble Pop.
Yeah.
Bubble Pop.
You pop the bubbles. I remember that in '99. But let's go with launch titles. Matt, what do you think? Like, just in Microsoft, in their lack of actual first parties being released, other than Gears, Fable, Forza. We already know Forza's coming. Halo obviously is coming.
Yeah.
Is there any one thing that you can think of that might actually show up?
Connect Instinct.
No, let's
Dead
not.
Rising.
Dead Rising 3. I can see that.
Have we heard anything about a Dead Rising 3?
No, we have not.
No.
Other than the Dead Rising 2 studio, Blue Sky something, they shut down.
Ooh. Oh.
Capcom closed them down. Last time I remember, this is a long time ago. Did they shut them down? I'm pretty sure they shut them down. I could be wrong. If I am,
I'll check.
well, fuck you, internet. But Killer Instinct, you think that's gonna happen?
I don't know.
Problem is they let the trademark die. They didn't reapply for the patent or the trademark for the name.
Oh.
So I think it's just kind of in limbo. Unless they went ahead and kind of did scoop it up. I mean, they can, obviously. They're the original. They own it. But I don't know. I don't think they did say that they're gonna have a game from Retro classic game. So I think Banjo-Kazooie. Another Banjo.
Oh my
I
god.
hope, just as long as it's not nuts and bolts.
But it looks like Blue Castle Games was the developers of Dead Rising 2 were changed to Capcom Vancouver, but I haven't heard anything about that Capcom Vancouver being shut down yet.
Okay, so they might Dead Rising 3 could be good. I mean, it's hard to predict things because
We'll get another Crackdown.
Oh god, Crackdown.
Another one. I don't know if we'll get another one.
Oh man.
Well, there were some
we don't need
pictures
another
that showed it.
Crackdown because I'll actually say the Saints Row 4 is gonna taking over the superhero or superpowered open world game. So I don't
Which that game looks pretty sweet.
Saints Row has done so much better as a GTA clone or a sandbox open world crime game than Crackdown ever managed. So I don't see a need for it.
What about a new Fable game?
I've never cared about Fable. Even the first one, I put some hours into it. I never beat it. I blinked out of it so quickly. And apparently, everything after the Lost Chapters was apparently shit. So I don't see any reason to go back.
2 is they changed a bunch of mechanics for I don't know what reasoning, but they did.
Was the Connect one decent?
No, none of the Connect games are decent. What are you talking about?
Was it for kids?
Yeah.
None of the Connect games. And speaking of Connect games, was it 15 original? Or is it 15 exclusive titles that they're gonna have?
For the Connect?
No. 15 exclusive Xbox One titles, 8 of which are brand new IPs.
So I guess that's going to be the problem of like guessing at anything, because if they're all,
Yeah.
if most of them are brand new, like who knows?
Well, we have the the list. We got Forza, Gears, Halo. What else do they have? Fable. What else do they have?
I wonder.
I
Maybe the question we should be asking is like, who is going to be developing these original IPs? Like, which companies? Is Ubisoft going to be working with them very much? I don't see them going exclusive.
Yeah, I don't really see Ubisoft, especially since the whole Rayman Legends fiasco.
Shit,
I don't see them. I don't see them sticking to one platform
Yeah,
only.
I don't think the
unless
companies
someone
would
gave them
trust
money. Right? Yeah, I don't think so.
Do you think Minecraft would be on the new one again?
Well, so Minecraft was released on Xbox Live. They're going to release an actual retail copy.
Oh,
So they're already in works with that. I thought Minecraft was supposed to work with the Kinect, or they were working on something. Last time I heard,
Yeah.
actually, this is a while ago.
Really, guys? Really? That's what the Minecraft team is doing. Not making a C++ version or a non-Java version of Minecraft like Microsoft gets. They're not working on that. They're working on Kinect for Minecraft. Really? Honestly,
Yeah.
that's where you're putting your energy. Oh,
You can talk to your cubes, but let's move on to just kind of what would make you purchase an Xbox One. For me, Panzer Dragoon, non-Kinect version, and that's pretty much. I don't care about Killer Instinct enough. I went back, tried playing it, and I don't care.
I don't care either. I went back to it too.
And a fighting game nowadays, it's just there's so many of them, which is an odd thing to say because I would not be saying this 5 years ago. But there's a lot of fucking fighting games coming out, so like that doesn't interest me at all. Banjo-Kazooie kind of hurt me with nuts and bolts, and most of Rare is gone anyways.
Well, on the subject of Rare, I guess the one thing that would get me to buy an Xbox One, Cameo 2, obviously.
Cameo 2. Again, the main people are gone, so I don't even think it would be that. I don't even think it would be worth it. I mean, if they were like, hey, Banjo-Kazooie's coming out, Banjo-Kazooie 3, Banjo 3E, whatever they would call it, like the heart and soul of
Banjo-Kazooie 1E.
Oh god. What if Microsoft starts doing like Halo 1, or Gears of War 1?
Well, I mean, that's the thing, because like a lot of the original, the Gears of War 1 is just Gears of War. It's not technically Gears of War 1. So what they could do is with like new IPs or whatever, it's like no, it's going to be a reboot on a new system. It's going back to the the original. So like I don't know, like just this, it's going to be this weird sort of like, I mean, imagine if Gears of War rebooted right now. You'd be like, it just happened. It was kind of like when Spider-Man, that new Spider-Man reboot came out, when it was like.
Right.
The last Spider-Man movie came out 2-3 years ago?
2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, it's Spider-Man's turned into a 2-year type of movie, but even if they were to release another Gears, which I don't think they're going to for another year or two, given that the platform, it's a new platform and Gears Judgment, whatever, just came out. Like, it doesn't really. I wouldn't do it. I know they would for money because people would buy it, but. Think about this. So you got your Xbox One. You've got no titles to play because, I mean, there's not going to be that much at launch. Just like every other fucking console, the first 6 months to a year always sucks.
Yeah.
Except for the Dreamcast, but we all know how that went.
It only had the first 6 months to a year.
Yeah, it only lasts that long. So, I mean, if I were to say, hey, the Xbox One comes with the Kinect, always online. You can't play any of your games prior to Xbox One on the system. You got cool Rumble features. We're releasing with Forza. There's a new Fable game that'll be out within 6 months. Forza. I think that's the only titles that I can think of, and maybe Dead Rising 3. Would you buy it for $350?
No, I wouldn't. Like,
No.
there's just not going to be enough games that I'm interested in,
Right.
and I won't be able to play any of the old Xbox 360 games. So I'm going to be limited to just their library, which doesn't really interest me.
Does your Xbox Live games transfer over?
Nothing transfer. The only thing that transfers over is your gamer tag and your achievements.
No, for real? What about my
For
fucking
real.
Rock Band songs,
Your
dude?
Rock Band, nothing transfers over. The guys have explicitly said, if you want to play your Xbox 360 games, hold on to your Xbox 360.
How long will they support it, though?
They said 5 years.
5 years and they're
And
gone.
that's it. If you lose your console, you can't download your games again. Have fun with that, guys.
Yeah. So, given all that information, all of us, I'm gonna say no. I'm not unless they release Panzer Dragoon, Dead Rising 3, a new franchise that's not like a brand new franchise. I guess Quantum Dream looks kind of interesting, but not interesting enough to actually, buy it on launch day. Like,
I don't even want it
$350?
for free, dude.
Yeah,
I still have to
$350,
pay.
I want to touch it. Yeah, you still have to pay online for Xbox Live Gold. So we're all no's.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
For me.
No? Okay. Cool. Well, people here at OneUpIsland.com.
OneUpIsland.com says no.
Says no to Xbox One. We'll find out Monday if they actually do anything.
Wait, I know how they can sell it.
How?
If they launch for console only, this console, League of Legends. It's like Minecraft, how it's not on the other consoles, just PC, but Steam didn't take it. Same as that.
Oh.
Yeah, no. At first, it wouldn't work.
Okay, never
at
mind.
all.
In the trash. Don't want it.
Yeah, like there's
No, guys,
League-
it'll have.
no.
It's okay that it's an RTS type game. It's got the Kinect. You'll just be able to command You'll be able to command your forces with the wave of your hand and your voice. And it'll work
Yeah, you can
perfect.
yell.
Yeah, you can yell that you're losing.
You can get an attack boost if you rage hard enough.
Oh yeah, because the Kinect can see your smiles and your frowns and can detect your heartbeat,
Oh shit.
which is fucking creepy. But we won't even go on to that.